create a wire stripper by using a clothespin and a sharpener. It isn't perfect, but will do the trick. For this hack, you need a couple of pieces of drywall, glue, and a rubber band. The rubber band will keep both pieces together while the glue dries. Cover it with putty and paint it for a perfect finish. Here is a hack to bend a board. Damp the corner before bending it. It will make more flexible and less likely to break. Make your hammer more efficient by adding a couple of magnets. The folds also are accentuated to hammer the nail on the first strike. Here you have how to create a four-way joint. Add glue and a few dowel pins to keep it together. Use wire without uncoiling it with this hack. Drill 3 consecutive circles with this rule. It has holes and levels to easily keep your marking straight. It can even work as a compass if you attach the center with another tool. Correct the gaps in a laminated floor with heavy-duty tape and paper. Instead of just peeling off the tape from paper, stretch it first. It will break the adhesion of the paper and prevent any ripping. Here, this worker uses wire to fasten a pipe. He coils wire on screws and nails them to the wall. Then places the pipe and fasten it by simply twisting the wires. Lock the two clamps together when one is not big enough. Instead of moving your hand, place two pencils and move the paper to draw a perfect circle. The surface below has to be smooth or the paper won't move. This tool is perfect when the new casing is smaller than the old one. When the screw is too long, use an electric driver and a piece of duct tape. It will save you time and lots of wrist movements. Give a bottle cap a second life as a drill bit. It can fit a chainsaw with only a few pieces. To prevent water splashing everywhere, use a wire to bend the hose. When your car has to be towed, you need a strong knot that won't undo. Here are 4 ties for an emergency. Repair a cut PVC pipe with a plastic bottle and a heat gun. The plastic tightens with heat, making a perfect joint. A scrap cut more or less at 45 degrees clamp to the handles. It is an easy way to drain that last little bit in the bottle. A screw with a nut can adjust to any bolt. A long threaded rod can turn a perfect tool to coil the end of any wire in a quick and easy way. Wire terminals are a device used to join electrical terminations and create an electric circuit. You can quickly create one with a piece of copper pipe. Surface tension makes the liquid stick to the nail, preventing a mess while filling a tank. Drywall consists of 2 paper faces surrounding a core of gypsum, so it's easy to cut with a sharp blade. When trying this hack, remember not to use very strong duct tape, or it won't come out, or it will damage both the floor and the laminate. With a couple of staples, give use to all your extra nylon ties as wire or pipe fasteners. Expanding the end of the pipe makes the connecting nuts stay in place and creates a better junction. A magnet keeps the nail in place while you close the clamp to stick it when the space is too tight for a hammer. Easily create a threaded pattern on PVP or plastic parts with a metal pipe connector and a blowtorch. Be careful not to heat the mold too much or the PVC will damage. Create a threaded hole with silicone and a screwed Ampton lubricant. Use a good deal of lubricant or the screw could attach to the wood and ruin it. A piece of the same pipe can be its perfect anchor. Rope cutters can do the job easily and in a matter of seconds. You can use the strength of the plier to cut nails or screws. Create a quick and easy cable tie with a screw, a washer, and a couple of zip ties. Pliers easily cut through tin and can create the perfect setting for placing and opening. With a few diagonal cuts, insulation foam will fit perfectly over this T-structure. Here is a great technique to make sure you create a perfect semicircle. He uses a mallet to place siege cobblestone without damaging. Zip ties are a super helpful tool that you should have in your workshop. Follow this hack for the perfect diagonal cut to match the wall. Here is a quick way of creating a coiling tool. It can be super helpful to finish wires in a clean way. Finish your joint in no time with a cap and an electric drill. A zip tie can be the best template to create a perfect circle around a pipe. To join two pieces of gutter together, this worker cuts two corners and slides them together. A small piece of material fits them smoothly. If you cut open the end of an anchor and then place a smaller one inside, it will open when the screw is fastened and be very difficult to remove. A PVC piece of pipe can be a perfect anchor. Remember not to cut too much or it won't work. Follow this simple tutorial to create a cable opener with very few material. Make sure the nail doesn't go too deep into the cable. This quick hack makes soldering your wire joint super easy. Lycra is a synthetic fabric made from a combination of polyester and polyurethane. Once melted, the strong and flexible plastic material can do an excellent job as an anchor. PVC can be molded, but you need to be careful not to damage it in the process. After heating it, you can use a stronger tube to shape it. Follow this hack for easily installing a laser level using a grinder's disc. Rusting can damage a metal so much that it breaks, leaving half the piece inside. A couple of big screws placed with enough pressure can solve the problem in no time. Here you have an easy DIY to turn your old caulk gun into a pair of clamps. Make sure to use pieces of solid metal for all the parts. They are powerful enough to elevate furniture or objects. Creating this quick dried or cutter takes just a few easy to find materials. A piece of material stronger than glass is all it takes to create a glass cutter. After heating the nut, it melts the pipe partially, leaving an indentation that one spool can be used to screw it. Prevent paint from messing your working space using a few nylon ties to keep the paintbrush above any surface. Cut a nut in half a nut, clamp it around a wire, and press it with a press vise to secure the tip. A plastic bottle's neck is strong enough to use as a tie for a pipe, only need to heat it and mold it. Hook a spring on a screw with little effort using a piece of cord. Easily create a pattern on wet concrete, cutting a stencil on a painting roller. You only need a cutter and some care while cutting, but you can create infinite patterns. Join your broom's brush with its handle using a recycled plastic bottle's neck. Fasten the neck to the handle and the cap to the brush. It's super easy and takes no time. Create an anchor for plasterboard with an nylon tie and a bottle cap. It's very easy to create and secures pipes tightly. To secure the straps tightly, take a little loop and pass it through the buckle and wrap it on the front. The heavier the load it secures, the more tight the knot is. Create a holder for a welding tool with a wire from a power generator and a couple of strong magnets. A plastic handle can be easily turned into a screw with a drill bit. Remove a jammed piece from an engine using a screw and a couple of pliers. Like these hacks? Hit like, subscribe to Top Tech Tools, and tap the bell so you never miss a smart trick. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.